Alright, so I wanted to make a video of this repair here because it was something I have never experienced before and the readings were really bizarre, and so I just wanted to explain what my findings were, and in case anyone ever runs into this, it would be a good to know. Okay, so when I originally walked up to the unit, I was just here to do a service. First time ever doing work on this unit. When I ran it, I noticed that the sight glass is full, but I can hear the compressors making like a hissing sound. Not like a bypass, but just like it was just moving gas at a slow rate, maybe, I guess you could say. And what I found was, like, this liquid line, now it was warm outside, really warm inside and outside. The liquid line, which normally should be warm, was actually cold, almost sweating cold, just like you would think on a suction line. The suction line was, I would say, probably warm to ambient temperature. But if you check this out, you got your suction line comes up. Now right here used to be this king valve. Okay, now on this king valve that was right here, okay, this pipe was still warm here, still warm here. Right here, it was cold and sweating. So that told me there was something jammed up inside this king valve. Now I had it backseated all the way up and just cracked open just to check my pressure. Shut the unit off, ran it back in, ran it back out, same readings. My low side pressure was fairly high, and my head pressure looked, there wasn't really that much of a noticeable difference. It looked a bit low. But so I decided, you know what, I bet this king valve's bad. I took it out, and if you look inside, see if I can get the right angle, you can hear that depressor. Let me see if I can wiggle around on my finger. If you could see me wiggling around, it broke off. It broke off of the bottom of the stem. It's supposed to stay attached, so as you move that basically that plunger up and down, it's supposed to go with it. What happened was, when it broke off, it just kind of rested loosely in the bottom, and so part of the low pressure gas was getting to the compressors. Now it must have been like that for years, but they hardly ever use this unit, and so I'm thinking that's the only reason why it didn't overheat these compressors. I mean, you could tell they'd definitely taken some overheating because the paint's pretty well cooked off the top of it. But yeah, so that was a weird thing to find, that the liquid line was cold and sweating. Suction line suction pressure was high, and the suction temperature was really high. So that was the craziest thing. So in case you ever run into that, where you got a cold liquid line and you're running, and if you got a king valve, that could be it.